Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another session of Curse of Strahd. Before we get into today's session, would anyone, for a point of that coveted inspiration, your daily little reroll, like a chance to earn inspiration by doing this session's recap?
I'm kosher because I have it, so anyone else wants to do it?
The only person who has inspiration is Victor.
I should have my daily inspiration because I just woke up. Or did I use it?
You apparently have already used it.
Fuck me, I guess I'm going.
Yeah, I was thinking really hard, but I can't remember the details of what.
Yeah.
It's
been a week, man. How am I supposed to remember?
I've got 2 minutes to do this before my decadent French toast gets delivered. Okay. We began last session. We backtracked a little bit, and we started at the night before, and we had a few different things happen. First was that Victor and Isaac had a little conversation while Victor was outside practicing his magic, and him and Isaac sat down, and it was kind of this weird Isaac trying to swing his dick around, and Victor just kind of being like, okay. But essentially, Victor allowed him to sit and kind of keep an eye on things to make sure that no one snuck up on him and that he wasn't disturbing anybody. And I think that was kind of the most of it. There was just kind of a lot of implications with Isaac, and he brought up, he also saw that Victor was in a wolf attack. Isaac said that he was in a wolf attack. They bonded over being wolf attack buddies. It's good fun stuff. After
and
that,
amputees.
And amputees. After that, did we have anything else we had to go over that night? Jacob?
Everyone individually had a little bit of a scene.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, for the
Are you
level
forgetting
up
the most important thing that happened?
That's right, horse friend. We got horse friend. You're so right. I'm so sorry. It's been a week. How am I supposed to remember? We have horse friend. This music is getting really intense in my little head. Kane had his dream. Yeah. You're so right, Chris. Kane had his dream regarding his stuff and got his new evocations. Yekaterina did a little dance and stuff and got a new spell. Horse friend was born. All hail beloved horse friend. Garrick, what was yours?
I was just inscribing runes.
You were inscribing runes. That's right. I remember.
No. What he was doing, he took your orb and he was.
He also wanted to. That was later. That was later. We'll get to that, you little goober.
Okay.
Anyways, so we all get together. We go to the church and we get something. Next morning, we go to the church. We pick up a little something for our lake girl, our Rusalka, and we get it from Father Lucian, who seems to have some kind of relationship from beforehand, but doesn't go into specifics. But it kind of seems like he loved her a little bit, which is really sad. We get a pretty rosary. We go over to the lake, we go to the Rusalka, we give her the rosary, and she seems pleased by it. She's really happy. She asks about Lucian. And we leave on good terms, I think, overall. There were a few things of hey, please don't hurt these kids if you happen to run into them. That would be really cool. And we found out that she really only takes kids who have nowhere else to go and tries to give them a life that and care that they wouldn't have had otherwise. And we all seem we float the idea of freeing her, but realize that we may not necessarily have the time or the means to do that right now. So it's kind of put on the back burner. We go to the Vistani camp, and a couple things happen there. Yekaterina drops off her sister. Her dad's obviously super happy that he's there. And then her and her dad have a conversation about essentially it's revealed that there is a grander reason why Yekaterina can't leave. that Strahd has an interest in her, and it kind of seems like her family knew and simply never told her. She tries to get more out from her uncle Argal, but he simply doesn't, and she essentially just settles on, whatever I have to do to protect my family, that's what I'm gonna do. Just tell me what to do here. And so they decide that she's going to not really stick around because it could attract bad attention to them. Meanwhile, while that is happening, Garrick has the orb and promises he's not going to do anything to it, and then immediately starts trying to do stuff to it, and realizes that he can't do anything to it without it losing its current thing, like its powers and stuff. So he ends up not doing anything to it, which thank God, because he would have died. And also, Kane had some really good family times with Casimir. They got to bond over. They just kind of like a catching up. They got to have a good time. I believe Kane shared a bit about your warlock stuff, I think. And yeah, and I believe that's everything you missed on Glee. Please feel free to fill in anything I might have missed. Thank you.
Yeah. Not much was missed. As you all had returned to Vallaki after your time at the encampment and had made your way back and slept for the night. As you all were able to reinvigorate yourselves and wake up the next morning anticipating the day that was to come, Friend excitedly decided to get a lead on the day and go out with Vasily for collections.
Yes.
Vasily laughs and is happy to chaperone you about as you collect some of the due payments throughout the good city of Vallaki. During that term, you roll a 19 for street wisdom as you are trying to hear rumor about Gertruda, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. Or any, like, because she might have, because there was nobody by that name that came in. Yeah. So anybody that came from Barovia recently.
Yeah.
So.
With a 19, sort of going up and down the road, trying to listen out, you, and as you're sort of collecting these whispers, you hear nothing about the name of Gertruda, but what you do hear are much about the refugees that did arrive, and some are sympathetic dispositions towards the refugees that still linger outside those walls in that sparse, infectious little encampment. Other comments are more cautious and scornful and distrusting of people from the outside. And you hear a whisper between two conspiracists who go back and forth on how there always seems to be less refugees every time you look in that direction. People coming and going from their farm plots outside of the walls always seem to notice that the numbers are dwindling and thinks that they're either leaving of their own volition or something is sweeping them away.
Interesting.
It's unclear in any certainty as to any assertions about all that, but you continue along the early working day. And before we go down the list and sort of get an idea for what everyone would aim to be doing, we will first start with, I'll throw you guys a couple lines, and those lifelines come in the forms of you guys have 2 quests that were added to your journal. These quests directly pertain to some things that were mentioned. If you guys want to remain in Vallaki for a time, right now there's nothing pressing on any of your objectives. If you just want to hunker down, make some money, regather yourselves, get some gear, now's a pretty okay time to do it. If you would like to have a more active adventure for the day, you have 2 objectives that sort of point you outwardly, unless you would like to do some more internal inquiry about the people of Vallaki, which do include Many of the noble families that you met, you guys have learned much of some individuals sprinkled here and there. But outside, your new faded companion, the famed monster hunter Rudolf von Richten, has told you that his protege was last seen at the Lone Tower by Lake Baratok, to the west from here. Also to the west from here, just a slightly different direction in accordance with your map, is the manor of Argenvoss Holt, which once held a faction of knights referred to as the Order of the Silver Dragon, who have long since fallen and re-risen as revenants throughout the valley. So if you guys want to find allies or companions, that would be a lead to go onto as well. Tertiarily, and finally, to put a sort of capstone on this ramble, tonight is the day of the full moon. And while a very singular number of you know of one of your compatriots' affliction, you will need to do something about that come this night, lest you confront a grand mishap that can spell nothing but misfortune for you. So with that, sorry?
Oh, sorry, this was just over the table. Who knows about Victor right now?
I believe it's just Ekaterina.
Sorry,
okay,
I was
that's
muted.
what I
It's
thought.
me.
Cool. I was gonna say, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check in case I missed a conversation.
Okay. Does Kane also know?
I don't think so.
I don't think he does.
No, I don't think so. No, it's fine.
There you go. How do you forget something?
Yes.
It's unforgivable.
Only if I had a recording.
A dawn of a new
If
day is
only.
upon you all. And now you have a new opportunity to take this day head on however you all wish to do. To which I will ask you all, at your discretion and leisure, what do you want to do?
Poison, are you here?
He's typing. Oh, there he is.
Sorry, I'm eating. I think Ekaterina's gonna try to pull him aside a bit to talk.
Outside the inn, you find a nice, quiet, sequestered place.
Victor, are you, do you have a plan for tonight?
I figured I could grab some chains off of somebody and strap myself to a tree.
Has that worked in the past?
Never happened before.
Oh, okay. That's worrying. Do you think perhaps we should talk to Mr. Van Richten about this? He is, after all, a monster hunter. You might have some advice.
I think it's best. I'll follow your lead, I suppose.
Okay. Also, did I get my orb back?
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
think
can't
you did.
remember.
Yes.
Alright, awesome.
Fortunately, gave it back.
Wonderful. I'm gonna head upstairs to speak to, or I guess if Raktabio's in there, I'm gonna kind of imply I need to go talk to him.
Garrick's gonna say, "Ooh, you guys need to talk to him as well."
Yeah, you can go first, and I'll go back there. Go ahead.
Okay. Fine. Garrick's gonna.
Why do you all need to talk to him?
I'm gonna look at Victor and kind of see. Like, it's for you, buddy. If you want to tell him.
We just got a matter of discussing. I would like to know a little bit more about this Esmeralda before I go seek her out. That's probably what I'm going to be doing for today, at least.
So we should all come.
I didn't say that.
It's a small room.
Oh, very well.
But But you go ahead, Garrick. We'll go up after.
Okay.
Uh,
Knock on the door gently.
You open it, and the boisterous persona of Octavio slowly creens open the door and says, "Oh, good morning, my friend. What can I do for you?"
I need to speak to you about one of your animals, if that's perfectly fine.
Oh, sure.
Garrick's going to non-suspiciously look around, like he's wondering if anyone else is listening.
There's truly so few people in the tap room, especially this early in the morning. That you start looking very obviously suspiciously, and you just hear Octavio's voice shift, and you hear Van Richten pull through and just say, "What are you doing? Come in." And just like hooks you with his cane and pulls you inside. Closes the door and bolts the lock as he takes off his hat, and the illusion falls and says, "Right, what is it?"
Alright, earlier I was told that, so the reason I'm here is because of a phenomenon. I was told he went east, but not much else after that. I was wondering if you, or maybe if you think your apprentice has, heard anything of the sort in the area.
I would not know. I have not gone very far at all east, save for the lake a singular time, as previously discussed. There's not, in all fairness, much to the east. In the barony of Wolfren, you pretty much just have the village of Kresk. You have the Balanok Mountains, a couple of lakes, fens, rivers. I suppose there's barriers, but there's nothing much in that sunken graveyard. I would find it difficult to believe he is there. And then there's, in the South Barony, a bunch of forests and old wizard cairns, druid cairns and things of the sort. He's in a very finite area. It would be troublesome if he was anywhere in the Westford side of Barovia. But luckily, your scope, you will come to appreciate, is quite limited. You say you're hunting a shadow elf.
Yes. This Shadow Kai made off with a artifact from my home and was willing to kill my father in front of me. When we both landed in this land, we lost each other. And I'm trying to find him before he gets home with that artifact.
Do you have a dedicated tracker or hunter in your party?
We do not. None of the others are well versed in tracking it.
Then perhaps my protege will be able to help you in such issues. I taught her everything I know.
That'd be great. Thank you very much. And just in case you wouldn't happen to know about this artifact, as he pulls out his journal and shows him the picture he showed to Casimir.
He crooks his head and says, "There have been many a Lepidopterian motif I have observed. However, it typically pertains to a nature of the occult. There's not anything finite I come to know or understand. However, it seems to sort of linger in the more niche druidae regions of this place."
Well, it was worth a shot. Then, thank you very much. I will. What was the name of your apprentice again?
Her name is Esmeralda Davenir.
Esmeralda. Alright. I will go once everybody is settled. I would like to see if we can go find her. Thank you. And Garrick will immediately leave out the door, close it gently behind him, and look at everyone else like, okay, I've done everything I could. So you guys are willing, you guys can take the next session, I guess.
I believe Katerina just messaged me saying that she briefly had to step away. So we might
fun.
put a very
It's about
moment-
me anyways, so I can take the reins on it.
Okay, go.
Sure.
I think it's like a tag team. As soon as Garrick comes out, he like nods for a second and he walks with Katerina in. And he makes sure to close the door.
Am I doing appointments now? I know I'm a doctor, but what is this?
I'm back.
A little arbitrary, I understand.
Welcome back.
I thought my
Not
cat was having a stroke.
exactly.
Is he okay?
He's fine. He had something stuck in his mouth.
Oh, dummy.
Dumb fuck. Anyways,
Sorry.
continue.
I thought he was having a stroke. I was really worried, you dumb fuck.
That's part of owning cats.
Anyway, so I continue, Victor?
We...
Hello? Oh, sorry.
Hey. Sorry.
You're good.
We decided to come by because it is likely going to be less than ideal circumstances, but we were hoping that you might have something on how to restrain werewolves. If that might be something you could assist with.
Bennerton chuckles a little bit and looks to you and says, "It seems like perhaps it is just a coincidence that you have come to me with this query the night of a rising gibbous, which informs me that you have a pertinent upcoming issue. If it was a creature that you had ire for, you would be more interested in killing it than restraining it, so I will ascertain that it is one of the party members, but the question is who?" Now,
He lifts up his shirt to show the werewolf gash.
Oh, I was fully ready to make up an elaborate lie for you. Alright, okay.
well, it goes without saying that if I were any other Valakian, you would be dead. However, it is most fortuitous that you put your stock in me. Obviously, no one can know, which rules out any solution that is presently here in Valaki. Restraining can go a long way, however, in my experience, even the sturdiest of shackles eventually break, as it has to restrain the beast for quite a long period, and given that we are towards the end of the year, it is a longer night than one might hope. If you wish to handle it cheaply and rely on faith that everything will go your way, there's nothing wrong with the tried and true shackling outside of the settlement. Go out, walk far into the woods, and pray to God that you will wake up the next day. After all, the night of the full moon is a night of ravening beasts in the woods, and you will be on competition. And there's also the chance that you wake up with no memory as to the damages that you have done. I, for many obvious reasons in my profession, heavily advise against this course of action. And he sort of stamps the bottom of his cane and says, Option 2, Aconite. Are you familiar with Aconite, Wolfsbane, Monkshood?
It's found in some places here in Barovia, not easily.
No. It is an exceedingly rare, very toxic herb that works as a stifling agent. One who consumes a poultice of wolfsbane, carefully prepared, will be able to endure something of a very toxic tummy ache for the duration of the night, and not much else. If prepared correctly, it will suspend transformation. I am not aware of any place immediately nearby in which it grows, but I do know that there is a bed of it that grows within the city of Kresik. There's a pool there that they hold sanctimoniously, and adjacent to it is a small garden bed of aconite flowers.
And so we are to go there now, get back in time to what?
He shrugs and says, "You should have prepared this ahead of time. Not look and speak to me as if I am the reason for your delay."
I am not trying to. You're very ornery. No, wasn't my implication. I'm simply just as new to this realization. What would we do with the aconite? What would your suggestion be?
To brew it?
Into what?
He-
We are not potion makers.
Oh. Then, he sort of scratches his nose and says, "Yeah, you're pretty fucked."
We could go to the apothecary, but I don't know how long she would need, and I don't know if she would do it.
I think she might rat us out before you get any
Mm.
real solutions.
Obviously, I could brew it for you if I had some materials.
We could
But
also go back to the camp. One of my uncles can.
it is a hell of a speed run to run all the way to the barony of Kresik without incident, enter the city without incidents, rock their bed without incident, return all the way back without incident,
I think
have
we
it
get
brewed
it.
and be in time for the moon. Yes.
Okay,
Is
so
there? You go.
yeah, no, a third option.
Is
Is there
there
anything?
any big caves nearby that you happen to know does not have anyone in it?
Sorry. He is going to make a check about that. Oh, that's the wrong Richten. What's that roll? That's going to be nature. He sits there in contemplation and says, "Well, I, Jesus, surely." He sort of bounces his knee as he contemplates and says, "I am sure there are some natural cavities to the north of the lake."
He nods for a second and he looks over to Katerina and he says, "To save a lot of the trouble, we could always just get a pair of shackles, and I have no issue with boxing myself in for the night."
We can hold up there.
It doesn't have to be a group thing.
I
I'm more than happy
know,
to sit.
but I can. My magics can keep you calm throughout the night in case something happens. I don't think you should be alone. Someone should at least be nearby in case you escape.
It's a fair point you're making, unfortunately.
Sorry.
I would
Alright.
ask, what magics do you hold so much stock in that you would believe that you could stifle a werewolf by your lonesome?
Yeah, I can keep one's emotions even. It
can
will not
break
stop
a
the
bunch.
trend. It's. How long does
A minute.
A minute, and if I
say, I
don't
think it's
use any
not.
of my spells today, I can cast it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Five.
6, 7, 8, 5. Well, I can up. Can you not upcast Calm Emotions?
You can upcast it, but it's a second level spell.
I say I don't think.
Oh,
it
God, I'm
Only at first
stupid.
level.
I'm being
Calm
fucking
emotions
dumb.
is a second level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm being a
Damn.
fucking moron.
Does it increase duration?
No.
No.
I'm not saying that I could subdue him entirely, but I could at least keep him calm enough to, I don't know. I'm really trying to get things in shape here. Perhaps You are not obliged to help us at all. You have helped enough. It would be beneficial to both of us if you joined us.
He sits there for a moment and says, I want to be clear. While I am happy to sponsor your efforts, I do not believe in taking unnecessary risks.
I understand that. Victor is the most powerful mage amongst us. And having him in good health, and not with his head cut off and put on display in Valaki, is only going to assist in your plans. Consider it an investment. Could I make a persuasion roll?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. You can make me a persuasion check. It is a very high DC.
It's a good thing I have a
Yeah,
plus
sounds
10.
about right. Sounds about right.
If that's not high enough, I will use my inspiration.
It is not high enough.
Fucking. Are you crazy? Please.
Oh, don't you wish you kept that?
Spasms. She's spasming.
Do you want to use my inspiration?
Sure.
Okay.
Just to see if I don't fucking. If it's up to you. If you don't
can
mind.
use it.
Okay.
What am I going to use it for? Inspiration to give me advantage on hitting you if I'm a werewolf?
Damn.
21. Damn.
You
But I don't
bardic
space
yourself?
out at least. I can't bardic myself, and also he would see me doing it. So.
That's fair.
Guidance would instantly increase the DC by 5 for a
Yeah.
maximum +4 bonus,
Yeah.
which works against you.
What if I make my eyes really big and I go, please, 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 please?
Baby doll.
He looks at you and says, it is important to me for upholding this persona that I remain consistent with it. I have worked very diligently and very carefully to ensure the safeguards that I currently enjoy the luxuries of. I need not remind you that I myself am a hunted man.
I know, I understand. Okay, fine. Your protege, does she have your skills?
She does.
We will go find her, and if we do not find her within... How long does it take to get from the tower to the lake?
Let's see here. And he pulls up his lake. His map of the nearby lakes and everything. And as I pull up my map, as he sort of picks up and pulls out a compass and starts to calculate to the travel time, there's a knock on the door. And you watch as Venricton sits up sharply and grabs the top of his cane as he looks up at it and then looks to you two.
That's weird. I'll go. I'm gonna give him a chance to fucking transform back.
Yeah, puts on his drink water down.
Put down his fucking what?
Sorry.
Jesus!
When Rickson has an asthma
Drink
attack, you have to
much?
find his inhaler.
Yeah. Sorry. What the fuck? What happened? I blacked out.
He puts on his hat.
He puts on his hat and resumes the persona.
Awesome. I open the door.
Hello.
You see. Yeah, Leshy.
I heard everything.
Fucking god.
You may
Oh.
unprivate that roll if you want to.
Yeah, with a natural 20 for a total of 30.
Yo, excuse me?
That druid perception.
May I come in, please?
Yeah.
You
You
know
are
there is
practically
really
done.
no reason you would ask about Esmeralda in private from the rest of the party, right?
I'm not the one who came up with that excuse.
No, I am telling Victor he is shit at the lying.
I never said I was good at it.
I can cast a spell to see if we can find your wolfsbane within 5 miles.
He pulls out that same little compass and starts to do a wide radius. And he looks at you guys sort of comically befuddled at the 5 mile, about being more than half of the entire domain of Barovia. Does he sort of sit back and says, "You were just sitting on the sky."
I was allowing Victor to tell his truth to those he wants to. Okay, if that makes things
It's
harder,
not
it makes
her
things
fault.
harder.
It is me that I do not like people. It's the last time I trusted people. I was shot in the throat.
I truly only found out by accident. He didn't even want to tell me. Anyways, yes,
She
Leshy,
stabbed me.
please. Kind of. I mean, yeah, I did do that.
Please,
Continue.
if you have any issues, please trust that I have your best interests at heart. We've been traveling together for several days now.
Potentially.
I will cast it ritually. I do not wish to waste my resources. Yet, assuming you guys want him to cast the spell inside the room while there, he will cast it ritually
I'm not gonna
after 10
stop
minutes.
him.
Go for it.
I think Van Richten looks very studiously as you begin to do the ritual. What does the ritual look like?
He would just crouch down and touch the wood panels on the floor as he begins just chanting in Druidic to source out this plant.
All right. As you begin to attune your senses to the many veins and thralls of verdant nature that sort of seep through the floorboards and down the side, you see there's like a sprouting of vines that begin to pour out as they sort of plunder their way into the soil beneath the Blue Water Inn. And as your senses, again, this is a long process that takes a bit of time, you find that the closest bit of Wolfsbane, let's see, which one is it organized by closest? Describe. You learn the direction of the closest creature or plant. Okay, so that would... Oh boy. I'm gonna lie to you a little bit because I did not prep that area today.
Wow, how dare you? Wait, can you tell me in DMs what area it is? I'm curious now.
You know what? No. I'll tell you. The close as you're sort of sitting there and getting the trajectory as Rictavio sits up and watches you sort of point, does he begin to sort of crest with you as you find the direction broadly is about it's nearly precisely 3.5 miles away, and it is to the southwest on the road from whence you came. And I'll let us all see the map here.
Oh, is there something on the map?
Yes. So this map being a visual representation of where you guys have been and gone and everything like that. As you sort of cast it out, he pulls out a walking compass and draws a line from it, and sort of in accordance with your attunement. Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck? Why did it say 3.5? I mean 2.5 miles in a straight line. However, it seems to, based on your guys' triangulation, be the baker's mill.
Yeah. That bitch.
Well, that's interesting. We can kill two birds with one stone.
Hmm.
I
I mean, I have a theory on what she's doing, but
we don't know.
yeah, I mean, I'm not there, just over the table.
We don't know what type of where her powers come from to put anything in these pies. We don't know what she is, what she could be. What we do know is that we have a very limited amount of time that we can get Victor prepared for tonight. So my suggestion would be to go, be cordial, get the aconite, and leave.
I happen to agree with you.
Oh, super. Because the way you said two birds, one stone kind of worried me.
Well, we'll be in the area for the next day.
Okay. Then, again, we have the issue of brewing it. We would have to get it to someone who can make something of it.
Do you have a herbalism kit?
Hmm.
If you want to chance it yourself, you certainly may, but the path to the local windmill is perhaps more feasible to do than the one to all the way across to an adjacent barony. After all, you guys have come here from the village. You've been on this road before, yeah?
Yes.
As in, if you follow the road from whence you came, it's going to be about 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back.
So we won't be there the next day.
Get going.
I have an above the table question. This is more just for because obviously we're looking for a herbalism kit. Would we be aware of what each other has?
Broadly, yeah, I think everyone is.
Then I think, especially with, I really don't have a lot, so I feel like people would know. I do have one on me. I know I've used it before as well. Because I used it when we were doing healing stuff before. I remember one time. So you guys would know I have one on me, in terms of needing one.
Just realized your question was about actual items.
Yeah. It was about items because I just wanted to be because I didn't want you guys to spend time trying to work it out. Because I have one. That's why I made that joke in the chat, being if only someone had a herbalism kit. I do have one on me. It's the only thing I had. It's the only thing I have other than my weapon and armor is a herbalism kit. I am proficient in it, but Leslie's definitely much better at it than I am.
Friend has one. We could get him.
I will just remind everyone the last time Friend found out somebody was a monster was not. Great.
Which is why I don't like telling every single person in our party immediately.
Yeah.
Stupid on my
I'm just saying. I remember the vampire dude. I was planning on killing him.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, no, I was and Fred's in a really good mood right now.
Yeah. Let's build back, so we're just, we have the more in character.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, that was just, I wanted to make sure people weren't wasting time on stuff they didn't need to do.
Well, it is, 2.5 hours, you said?
Give or take, yeah.
We've recently found out that Friend has a horse. I could transform into a horse. Perhaps we could carry 2 people per horse. Cut the time in half.
I
And you
have
guys
a
have
horse
Nori.
and a. Yeah, I have a horse and a Vardo. I think with
Well,
just
if-
2 horses, we're probably fine.
Well, let's see. Quickly, logistically, there's 5 of you. 1 of you turns into a horse. That's 2. But you guys could keep Nori stabled, and between homeboy here becoming a horse and friends find steed, you 2 to a horse. Yeah, that's perfect. He hears that and says, "Well, that will effectively cut your time in half. You just that will be back and forth lickety split."
Would your Valdor move as quickly? Or
There's no implication to take the Bardo or Nori.
I'm asking Ekaterina in character
No,
because she asked
I
about the father.
brought up. Yeah, I specifically said
Oh,
we can
sorry.
take the Vardo, and then you just told me to fuck off.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
I fully in
Vardo will
character
slow
went.
down.
Why don't we just take?
I was
Okay,
gonna say,
thank you.
just take the horse. I think if we just take the horse, because then it's only 2 people per horse, right?
Can I ask a
It's
question
2.
to the
It's
DM real
3
quick?
because we have 5.
Yeah, what's up?
What is
Oh,
3 horses in a carriage? How fast is that?
slow.
Slower than
you-
just 3 horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
If you're hauling cargo, you're always going to be faster than without.
You could
Yeah.
always bring your horse, Ekaterina, but the Bardo will slow us down, yeah.
That's fine. But either way, we should probably get going instead of just sitting
Mm.
looking.
Yes.
Interesting.
We are going to have to handle telling friend.
Maybe
and
we'll
get
About
it.
So-
Victor?
After.
Okay. Here's the thing, Victor. They're going to find out one way or another. And I
do
know you don't want
understand
anyone to know. At a certain point, keeping this from them is just waiting for a bomb to go off. If we can sit and have the conversation with them before the transformation happens, it'll be easier to explain. And then we can have their help for restraining you.
And he holds his head for a second and he goes, Fine. Okay. Are we telling them before we go or after we arrive?
Well, we can tell them on the way. It's up to you. You should be the one to do it. So
Phenomenal. Something to add to my plate.
I suggest you not be riding on the same horse as Fred.
I think if I'm not riding on the same horse, he'll still be able to hit me. Have you seen how he throws furniture?
he's not going to hit you. Well, just frame it as like you turn into a dog. Don't say wolf. Say dog. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, but then what happens if I turn into a dog that's bigger than him? Then I'm still lying to him.
But you didn't say it was a dog, or it wasn't a dog bigger than him. You just say it. I don't know. Well, we will have
The
to
game of
figure it out
logistics
as we
I'll
go.
have to play.
If friend becomes a problem, we'll handle it. Either way, let's get going. We are quite literally burning daylight.
Yes.
Sure. Victor walks out of the room first.
All right. While you all conclude this interaction, the perspective instead now shifts towards Kane. What has he been up to this morning?
I think, let me try something. Is there a local library type place in Vallaki?
There certainly is. There's a small little bookstore that's called Yalpol and Sons. There is a front man there by the name of Donovic Yalpol, and it seems to be, as the name of the establishment implies, him and his kin seem to be moving around and have what is quite considerably a large private collection of books and tomes that sort of spatter through this 2-story edifice building. that has this sort of wide open middle center area that is not bedecked top to floor with books. It's a little sparse, but there's a little reading area where like clients can come in, pay to just like sit in a couch in front of a warm lit hearth and read. But there is quite an eclectic collection, and there's at the center of the room a sort of square desk with a full like 360 rotation view. So when you enter, you do see that currently fervently scribing a copy of a tome. You can see that the proprietor, who you might assume to be Yalpul, seems to be hard at work.
Kane would walk up and give a little wave. Excuse me, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, yes, sorry. 2 seconds, please. Just on what we know. He starts trying to blow to dry the ink a little bit before he puts the nib in the inkwell and looks up to you and says, all right, yes, sorry, what can I do for you?
Do you have any books on Rosanna, the huntress especially?
The Rosanna, that is somewhat of an occult topic. The Old Faiths is a lot of the old Druidic cultures were oral historians in the way that they sort of kept their records. So what we have is very finite, because they don't like leaving a written record, which is, great for historians like me.
Very handy.
Yes, very handy. I love it. I love oral record keeping. It's so good, consistent, and easily verifiable. What we have is we don't have anything that's like a treatise or singular dissertation on the huntress. There's not enough known about all 3 of the deities to sort of commit a full tome to. What we have is a small booklet committed to the ladies 3 and sort of the vague understandings of them.
That sounds like it would be a good start. How much do I owe you?
That'll be 20 gold.
20 gold. Let me double check Kane has that much. Yeah, Kane has that much. He happily hands over the 20 gold for the book.
Absolutely. Here, though. Thank you so much. And he sort of takes it in turn and hands you the tome and says, I'm guessing you're privy to the Colts, or at least an aficionado. And he sort of does a pantomime of the horns on your hand by putting like his thumbs and fingers up.
I know a little bit, but I would like to know more about the Rosanna. Try to understand them a little more. Although, as you said, with oral history keeping, that makes it not easy.
No, it doesn't. Well, if you have any questions, you're welcome to stop by. If you're looking for someplace comfortable and nice to just seat your butt and relax and enjoy something warm, cozy, we're more than happy to house you.
Thank you.
And as there's a small little crack of thunder as it begins to pour outside. As Yalpa looks behind you and says, oh, good, another one of these.
Do these happen often?
Rain? Yeah.
I mean the thunder.
Somewhat. 'Tis the season for it, I suppose.
Oh well.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like an asshole. I do.
It's alright. It's been a while since I've been in Barovia. Forgot what the weather was like.
He crocks a brow at that, like he wants to sort of ask or say something to that, but ultimately opts out of it as he just... Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
No, that was all. Thank you.
Alright. He continues scribing a copy of a book as you take your tome and have to like hunch over it to protect it from the sudden lapse of rain. And are you just heading back to the inn then with that in your hand?
Yeah, just quickly heading back to the inn. Kane's goal was to quickly get that, then to make his way back to where everyone else is, so I don't think he's gone missing.
Okay. You return to the tavern with your fancy new tome. Garrick, what are you doing this morning?
Garrick is waiting below at the bottom of the tavern. He has taken a little piece of paper in his note journal, and he's trying to understand the currency and maybe understand how much the things he's about to ask Katarina for is.
Yeah, you spend some time. Go ahead and just make me there's not like an economics check, but go ahead and just roll me raw intelligence. Nice. With a 22, you learn a little bit of about. I think you kind of derail and start learning about like minting coins and shit like that. You learn that all the coins here have like specific names: princes, kings, crowns, talons, and fangs. And you start to get an idea as you sort of survey a couple tavern goers and talk to the Mardikovs, Erwin and Danica, about like salaries and what that looks like. And I think what you learn is that in the sort of anticipation for projects of your upcoming goals, you're going to need money, and you're going to need a lot of it. Doing that is going to require either you to be very fortunate in your plunder on the road, finding gratuitous sums of coin that might help you fund these projects, or it will require you to work. Mundane work is probably going to be nickel and dime, where like you can accrue something in terms of if you scale things to work weeks, if you're doing something mundane. If you're doing something a bit more higher octane, like monster hunting or work for a noble family, and you even learn a couple of the noble families, House von Holtz, House Wachter, House Valakovich, House Petrovich. And you sort of learn there's a couple noble families that you can do like mercenary work for if you wanted to get a much higher paycheck for something that's a little bit more dangerous or risky per se. And those will certainly pay you more if you want to, but all of that implies dedicating downtime. If you want to spend a week just working, doing something, you can accrue a passive income. There's also vestures where you can put money into a place of business and receive a percentage-based earnings depending on what the business is and your investment, but that you sort of look at that, and that still requires it's passive income, meaning that like as you're just going about Barovia and doing shit, it'll get your money back, but it's kind of like that's far from an immediate solution.
Okay, let's see. Invest money. Won't take too long. Monster hunting. Not shorter, but I don't know. I don't even know if we'll have the time to go monster hunt. That's something I would have to bring up to the group, or I could in a hunting party and just join them. But I feel like I'd be abandoning my own comrades. Maybe Katarina can maybe bought it for cheap, but then still need a ton of money. I'll talk to her. And then Garrett's just waiting for them to get out of the room.
All right. And then finally, we will peel away to the one who is not within the confines of the Blue Water Inn. Door to door, we see Lord von Holtz astride a massive steed, kind of riding bitch, as the rain begins to pour. As it falls, does he sort of look up and says, I should have, perhaps in retrospect, prepared a coat or something, as water starts to sort of dapple on his head, and looks at you and says, oh well, this is our last delivery anyway, at least for now. Pull over here.
Okay. And I pull up the horse. I get off and then I help him get off of Paul's friend.
You lift him like a light little pillowcase as you set him down. He just sort of has a little spring in his step, and he goes, "You are very strong, and I will never get used to that, but I would like to. That's very fun. Either
Yes,
way."
it is fun.
He walks up to a door and gives it a rap, and a man sort of opens, and you can already hear him say, "Vasily, I told you once, I told you twice, I'm not to be intimidated by the likes." And he opens the door and sees you standing behind him.
Pay the
Now,
tax.
You are my friend. You are quite new. And the man, sort of with these sort of thick mutton chops, looks at you, friend, looks down at Vasily, kind of horrified, and says, "Yeah, right. A moment." Heads inside, comes back some later with a coin pouch and says, "In earnest, that's all I got." As he sort of looks it over and says, "You're a bit short, but I will accept this as a partial payment. And we will make sure that the next time we come around, we can shore up our accounts. How's that?" And sort of pats him on the shoulder and says, "Right, Mr. Yurnov?" And the guy goes, Yeah, for sure. Now,
I wave.
good idea. Hope you fucking run in the rain. As he closes the door behind him.
This is very fun.
I will confess I have never had quite the success as I have had right now. You're a good luck charm. And he looks to you and says, "And you have shored up quite a few accounts today. And as I said before, I would be more than happy to pay you commission." And he sort of holds out your hand and puts a fat little coin purse in your digits containing 122 gold pieces.
Jesus! Means absolutely nothing. Means nothing to friend.
He looks to you and says, "Commission is a percentage, a portion of all of the taxes that other people pay goes directly into what I pay you. So the more taxes you collect, the more money you collect."
What is a percentage?
I purposely avoided that word because I learned quickly after I said it that I would not be able to explain it to you in a concise way.
Okay.
Have you ever eaten a pie?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, if you've seen how people divide up a pie, when they cut it into pieces, a percentage is like a piece of the pie. When they pull away a slice, yes.
Why would you not eat the whole pie?
Because sometimes you have to share your food. Or ration it. Yes.
I have a question.
What's the shoot?
Nothing to do with pies.
Sure.
Do you like the refugees?
I'm going to be honest, I don't really feel either which way about them. In fact, I think if they were introduced into the town, I hate to see people as, monetary incentives, but refugees, immigrants, anything of the sort, have positive economic impact, and we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot by keeping them at bay.
Is anybody in charge of the refugees?
Not really. They self-govern.
Okay.
They're on the barony of Valaki, so technically they must adhere to the charter as installed by Baron Valakovich.
Yes, the charter. I have another question.
Go for it.
You and the Lord Commander, are you friends?
No.
Good.
No. I do not particularly enjoy the company of that sadistic brute. I find him droll. Yes, he is. He's a bad man.
Yes, he uses fire. Fire is bad.
He uses fire? What do you mean?
Yes. Friend kind of looks. Yeah, No. He created fire out of the place from his not existing hand. From his missing hand.
He sits there a moment in deep contemplation and says, "Now that is curious.
I think it's bad.
I think you are right. I think whatever that is, my friend, it is nothing good."
Yes.
At
He wants to fight me.
It will be David versus Goliath. I'm not sure which is which. And as he is speaking, you hear some clapping hoof steps that approach as sort of squelching through the wet cobbles of the muddy street. You watch as two men approach you, friend, both covered in hunter's furs, and you recognize these as men you had seen some nights previously at the Blue Water.
Incredible.
The sort of bald, bearded, simple, soft-spoken man, and the much more sort of rustic and rowdy man sort of dismount as they walk up to you and says, "Oh yeah, you, big fella?"
Yes.
Oh, right. Your friend, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, well, we just got back from Kresik. Bit of a shit show, if I'm going to be honest with you. Getting in the gates at all was a huge obstacle. They seem to be on some sort of lockdown. There's a whole thing happening right now. It's a bit messy. But regardless, we were able to connive ourselves into the Abbey. And I gave him your letter, as he asked. Sorry. It was a bit weird. I'm going to be honest, I see nothing like the denizens of your little church place, but regardless, he returned the letter but told me that you can't read, so I was to read it to you. Is that alright?
Yes. Go, now.
Alright, jeez, alright. He sort of hunches over so he doesn't wet the paper. As he has his sort of hood up and pulls over as he unfurls it. And he says, "Sorry, I don't know what half this fucking means, so maybe it'll mean something to you. Hail, thou lost lamb. Verily, I confess unto thee, I hadst not believed that thou would journey so far beyond upon thy own since the day of your deployment unto that forsaken village. Behold, thou hast prospered in thy charge, and for this I offer thee commendation. Alas, I may not depart from mine appointed station, for the weight of mine many duties bindeth me fast. For it behoveth not the shepherd to forsake the whole flock for the solace of a single sheep. Shouldest thou find thyself, in need of returning, know this, the gates of the Abbey stand ever open unto thee, and all who seek refuge therein shall be received with welcome. Yet of this I trust thou art already well acquainted. Go forth, my son, and may the Morning Lord keep thee in all thy ways."
He did not come.
Nah, he effectively said he's too busy for that, fuck off, he can come and visit me if you want.
He did not send anyone with you.
He sort of looks back at the other hunter as he turns back to you and says, "No, mate, just us."
I turn to Vasily and go, "I'm going to go now."
Right. Thank you for the day's well work, and best of luck on this matter.
Yes.
Pats you on the shoulder.
I think friend kind of like doesn't kind of steps back as he does so, not in terms of like, being scared or anything, but kind of like just doesn't even acknowledge it, and just is going to get on horse friend. Can't believe that's the fucking name we chose. And I'm just going to start riding towards the inn, and it's just there's a lot of shouting in a language some people might know. But I think even Friend doesn't realize he's speaking a different language. He's just so angry. And is just like, not fair, work. What is he busy with? He doesn't do anything. Sure, I need to get home now. And I'm going to go back towards the inn.
You got it. In a tiff, you all reconverge finally once again upon the familiar warm insides of the Blue Water Inn. Kane enters first with a small tome in his hands as he finds himself heading over to the corner where Garrick is running a bunch of numerical economic calculations on Two Peaches' apartment, sort of comparing a small little chart and the salaries of a bunch of the working men of Alaki. Exiting from upstairs, Victor first, but then the rest of the procession of his compatriots funnel in one by one as well. You can see sort of Danica and Erwin are busting tables right now, going to and fro, making sure that everyone is fed and has something in their cups. And I think as you're all beginning to reinterface, Friend, do you re-arrive and barrel through the front door in a little bit?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I almost tear it off its hinges as I just kind of smash through it. And I'm just going to walk up to wherever everyone is and say, we need to leave now.
Hi, hang on, what's wrong?
My father is busy, which means I need to go. He is not coming, so I have to go home now by myself.
Well, hang on. I'm assuming
he said
you
we
got...
can all go.
Okay. And I'm not saying we can't go visit your father. Why isn't he coming?
I think you see a friend who doesn't normally breathe. Just takes like a full huff of air in. He is busy.
Okay.
Very busy.
What is he busy with?
I do not know. But if it's more important than me, he might need help.
Friend, do you think maybe your father is not coming because he doesn't want to?
Why would he not?
I don't know.
Did your father not look for you or your sister?
I know my father. I don't know yours. If you think that he is the kind of man who would come searching for you and then would be stopped by nothing else, perhaps I am wrong, but
You are wrong.
okay. Alright. We can go to Kresik, and we can go soon. We cannot go right now. We have to do something else first.
What?
Garrick will stand up. There's people that need us here, friend. There's people missing that we agreed to help find, and others.
Well, actually, Garrick, that's wonderful point. Not what we're doing. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
We have to take a trip and pick up some herbs for our medicine, and then come back here.
Who is
Yes.
sick?
Oh, this is the worst.
We're going to go upstairs and have this conversation in our room. Come on.
Okay.
Perhaps we shouldn't have the conversation in there. These walls are paper thin.
Okay.
I say if someone is sick, we should have this conversation on the road so we can get those herbs as soon as possible.
Excellent idea. On the road we go. Come on.
I'm sorry, what?
Victor just makes his way out. He's not gonna fight it.
All right. Affirmatively, we're just leaving the city right now.
Yes.
Apparently.
And I would like to pick up Nori personally. I would like my
Alright.
own horse.
Yeah, sure.
Did I miss something, sorry? Or did Kane find out about what's going on?
No.
No,
I know. I
he
think
heard
Kane
that.
was like, "Oh, someone's sick. We should get going, guys."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay,
doesn't
okay.
know what's going on. He just heard
no, he-
Katarina say,
Kane's just a
"Someone's
ride or
sick,
die."
We need herbs.
Oh, okay.
Kane is
Kane's like,
clueless.
Katarina says we're going, and we're fucking going.
We're gone.
That's my mom.
Yes, my mom in place of my real mom who unfortunately died.
Aww.
I'm your new
You
mom.
know, one of the
I'll
many
never
weeks
die
fall
on
during
you.
the night of sorrows. Oh,
Don't say that.
that's very comparative. I like.
I'll never
like
die
that.
on you.
Jacob's gonna make it happen just to spite.
I'm gonna fucking die this session, actually.
Yeah, I just rolled a. Hey, you know what's
Victor
funny?
kills you.
I want everyone to remember this. Peach, why don't you go ahead and roll me a 1d20 for me?
Okay.
Oh,
You have a bad premonition. Oh,
oh, that's pretty.
Oh, you fucking fought. You fucking fought.
What's up?
Nothing.
Unless 20 was the bad thing.
Nah, I got nothing. Yeah.
Jacob changes it at the last minute. Oh, 20, you fucking die.
Yeah, 20's the bad one, actually. You wanted to roll low.
20 is 20 werewolves.
That's the number of ancient red dragons that come to this fucking town.
Oh, I sure hope I don't get swarmed by 20 werewolves. That'd be the worst.
I'll tell that somewhere.
Oh my god.
Spritzing you, harlot.
A harlot and 20 werewolves. Now on press release.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I can see the cover and everything.
Yeah.
It's the Perry Piper meme.
Before we
Anyway.
get on the road, just to confirm, so have we had like another long rest since visiting the lake?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
After
Okay,
the long night.
then
Yeah.
I will give inspirations with my musician feat to I think you said the ones that don't have it are Garrick, Kane, and Friend?
Well, now
No
everyone
one has it. We used it.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I
at the
used it.
time, it would have been,
Yes.
Yes.
Also,
Us,
if you're
yeah.
doing that, are you playing music? Does Katarina get to see you whip
he
out an
sings.
instrument? Oh,
He's
That's
singing
so
through it.
cute.
these very old druidic hymns that kind of sound like, because of his weird physiology, I think he has like that dual larynx that some birds have. So you truly hear like these reverberations that exit in these sort of like Mongol throat songs that truly are not replicatable by like humankind in the slightest.
Yeah, just like
Was-
that. Uh-huh.
Not replicatable by
Pretty-
humankind in the slightest.
I just want to say that was a pretty okay impersonation of Mongolian throat singing. Whoever did that just now, that was pretty not bad.
Dude, I've been trying to practice Mongolian throat singing. Because I think it's the coolest shit.
It is fucking cool. It is absolutely cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think you do that, and Ekaterina strikes up a little tune. I think we vibe.
Hey.
So who gets? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, at the time it would have only been you three that didn't have inspiration, so it would be Kane, Friend, and Garrick.
All right, Kane, Friend, and Garrick take inspiration. I'll actually do it for you.
Thank you.
You did already for me. You can give me another one.
No.
Nah.
Fuck, it's fine.
In fact, I'm taking the inspiration.
Don't you dare. You can't take it. Don't you dare. Don't take it.
It's mine now. You all head to the R6 stockyard. You check out Nori, who's being kept nice, well-fed, and housed from her stable. You let her out as you don't really have a lot of like bard and tack, so you have to bareback her.
Whoa.
That's what you
Stay
call.
safe, kids.
That's
Jacob!
Jesus Christ.
Stay safe.
You have to realize you have a group of people with the humor of 12-year-olds.
I know. I grew up on a ranch.
Hey.
This isn't my nightmare.
Sexual
We gotta
safety is
wrap
not
that
funny to
shit,
me.
guys. There's a lot of stuff going
Sexual
around
safety is
in
not funny to
Barovia.
me.
I cannot believe I have to say this in my second campaign now. Don't fuck the horse.
Yes.
Second
Sorry, what
campaign.
campaign did you?
Whoa!
What campaign did you say don't fuck the horse in?
And
Why is
one
this the
is
second
from
one?
That's what I'm complaining about.
Oh, what? No. You don't get to complain about that in the second one. We want to hear what the first one was now.
A druid was involved. And
Oh
also,
no. Well,
Also,
technically a druid could fuck a horse if they were a horse.
Peach, I'm looking at you when I say this. I probably ultimately said it 3 times, and Kantos was involved in the second one. You know.
Oh, Kantos was gonna fuck a horse. You're so right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Oh
He-
my god.
He tried to fuck a snake. Let's not forget that. Anyway, sorry.
He also tried to fuck someone as a horse. He was being a really
Whoa.
freaky
And as a
horse.
snake. And as a
And
wild
as a
thing.
snack, and he fucked
As a snack.
as a snack. I meant snake. Can I say what he did actually fuck? Because nobody knows what that is, and it wouldn't be spoilers if I just say the
I
creature
don't even
type.
remember.
No,
what
because I don't want to.
Put it on.
Hang on, let me. I guess I shouldn't
Oh,
reveal that.
yeah. Don't. Yeah. I know.
He
I
You've
remember.
fucked
had two
something
wildly
crazy.
different experiences with your druids here, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he was a
Don't get me
satyr,
wrong.
so his whole thing was like Hedonian.
yeah. He
like,
was my
ample pleasure.
babiest of boys, but he spent the entire first session trying to get my character to wear a maid uniform.
Oh.
Incredible.
Crazy work.
Set an incredible pace.
I need to make it clear
Yeah.
that the player and I were friends in real life, so it was not weird. However,
Yeah.
Regardless of the pseudo bestiality, you ride a horse without tack
Hey.
on its back that is bare.
Whatever you fush about, dude.
Jesus Christ. Friend, you conjure friend horse. And
Yes.
fucking Leshy, you wild shape into a steed of your own. And sorry.
Before we do that, I was gonna try to have the conversation with Ekaterina about my allowance. I need mom.
oh yeah,
Before we leave, city, you have money to spare.
for what?
I need.
I want you to know, Garrick, that everything you've asked me for so far has not been good. Right? So, before you present this to me, hang on. Before you present this to me, I want you to think very, very carefully over if it's something we need. And if you confirm that it's something we need, then you can ask me, okay? So I'm going to give you 10 seconds. So hang on.
It is something I need.
No, take the 10 seconds.
It will help us in our fight. Does that count?
What is it?
I need money for gem dust and another sword.
Okay, what are you going to make out of it?
The gem dust is for both Leshy and me. I need to finish some runes, but we don't have gems, and I need to buy gems to crush them, to put in the thing. And the other sword is another project other than that.
Okay, and who's the sword going to go to?
Me.
Can you use the sword?
Yes.
Well,
You've seen him use a sword a lot.
As they
that's
say,
right, I have. I was thinking. Okay. How much is this going to run me?
The gem dust, if we want to go on the low end, it's probably about $275. I mean, listen, one just needs 70, about each 75. The other one needs about.
Okay,
200.
hang on. What are the runes going to do? What is the benefit of that?
One helps me do. Okay, that's when it gets a little bit more complicated. The room one will help Leshy befriend animals a little bit better. The other one will help me kill things faster and easier.
Kill things faster how?
It does it. So, God, the rune is a little complicated. What it does is
I don't need to
it adds spirits to the sword, but it can house two different kinds of spirits that are the elements. They do. It does elemental damage. What do you want me to say?
I don't know why you couldn't have just said that from the beginning. That would have been a lot faster. Okay. I will consider the gem dust for you. Leshy already befriends animals really well. I'm not super worried about that, if I'm being honest. If he can come up with the money on his own, obviously, spend whatever you want. I won't be funding that. This sword, maybe. We will see. Perhaps we'll pick up something else for you on the way there. All that being said, I'm not going to give it to you right now because we don't have that kind of money. We are going to earn money when we come back to Vallaki. And I will do some busking and dancing, and I will earn money the way that I always do. And I don't know, maybe if I'm lucky, I find some poor noble who leaves their jewelry out or something, and I can get you the gems. I will look into it, Garrick, okay? Is that enough for you for now?
This being government funded.
I have never had money.
Well,
What a poor and unfortunate life. Government's not going to fund you
Why
here.
would you even
Actually, that's a very complicated question. In Torvistani, it is a bit of like a cultural thing of like showing wealth because you never know like when something's going to be taken from you. But actually, Garrick, that raises an excellent point. Just get a sponsor. Get a patron.
I, be honest, don't trust anybody in this realm as of other than.
Okay, no, you know what? When we come back, we will talk to Vasily von Holtz. I'm sure he will know if there are any nobles who are looking to patronize a young artist. And, you're small and cute. Noble ladies love adopting little boys like you and taking them into some things may be requested of you that you're not going to like.
Sugar baby Garrett.
What did you say?
I'm 40
You're
years old.
You look great. Wow.
I'm an Eladrin.
I don't know. I kind of thought you were like 16.
Garrick will just give you the deadest stare.
I mean, just kind of like, because from the way you act. But I guess, like, if Eladrin age slow, then you probably, like, are 16 in elf years. That's not the point. Either way, I will ask Vasily von Holtz if there are any nobles who are willing to patronize a young arcanist such as yourself, and we'll see where that goes. That's a good idea, actually. God, I'm so fucking smart.
May I see 1 gold piece? I will give it back to you right away, but I just want to see what that actually looks like.
I mean, you can have it if you want, and she'll toss you over a gold piece.
Just out of curiosity, Mr. Hades, is there symbolism on these coins? Or is it more just like hacked off gold pieces?
There is. In every single one of these coins, there is a special minting. On the back of the gold piece, you see impressed into the gold, on one side, the tails side, is the coat of arms for House Zarovich, which is, if I pause the game, it's that little icon. That is the crest of the royal house von Zarovich. Which appears on the back of the coin. On the other side is a side profile of a very regal-looking woman. The reason why gold coins are called queens is because it depicts a Zarovian queen. Because you lived in the time, don't even have to roll the dice. King Barov was the ruler who began the crusade before his son took up the mantle. And the queen, the wife regent of King Barov II, was Queen Rivonia.
Yep, he will slowly, like stone turning on stone, turn to look at you, Katerina, and hand back the gold piece. I never want to look at another gold piece ever again.
Okay, just send them over to me if you find them.
Very well.
The sword, that's probably the most important thing right now, then.
Derek, what did I just say?
Yes?
I said I'll look into it. We are traveling. We're probably going to run into people. Maybe we don't run into people. Maybe we run into a sword that's just been abandoned. I don't know. If we don't find anything on the road, we can go to a blacksmith while we are in Vallaki, and we can look at swords, and depending on the price, I can get you one. What is wrong with your current sword?
No, it's not. I can make another floating sword. I'm trying to get one to just do that, and this should be easy.
Did you ever consider that asking for things from people might go a little bit better if you didn't sound so angry? Yeah.
You all are heading onto the road and heading outside of Vallaki. And as you got writing and talking at the same time, of course, I am actually going to close down the server for a couple of minutes while I steal and cannibalize some prepared maps that I have prepared, just not on this server. So don't join for the next few minutes, but we'll keep yapping in here.
Didn't even look.
Dang, you screwed me real quick. I was gonna screenshot that.
Screenshot what?
I was gonna screenshot the background and just hold it for the recording.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh.
But while I do that, actually, we can take our early break if we want. We're at exactly 45. If we put a pin in it here, we can come back on the hour. It's a little bit early, but would we like to do that instead?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, sure. That'd be fun.
As long as you also get your own break in there, because
I won't. But that's the life of being a DM
doesn't
sometimes.
take breaks because he hates himself.
All right, stop and record.
oh,